Do, do, do. Hello. Hola. The time has come yet again. Here we are. It is officially 10:59. We like to make sure we're on between 10:30 and 11ish. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sandy, you are the first to arrive. Welcome, Sandy. Hello, Neve. How are you? Y'all are fast. I like it. I just got home from a wedding. How was the wedding? Yes. How was the wedding? Did they like your brownies? Did they like your party papers? Was it lots of fun? How are you, Neve? I was making a video. I don't make a lot of videos. I mean, I do, but I don't. This video that I'm actually made tonight was for the ladies. Usually, I'm doing dress challenges, but this particular video that I made was just for us. Well, yeah, it's for us, but it's to help you get some cool points. Okay, let's see. It was good. Dylan's still at the wedding. Okay, gotcha. Today I had crab and it was so good. Tomorrow I'll get more. Yum. Crab used to be really good when I used to eat it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. You could put an ad on this, but I don't know why. I'm not gonna put an ad. I'm not gonna put monetization on this video. It's only 3 minutes long. Wouldn't that make you mangry? Mangry. What is that, Asia? I have no idea. Wouldn't that make you angry if I put monetization on? It's only 3 minutes long. If it was like 10, longer than that, not 3 minutes. No. I said no. I said off. Off. Done. Thank you. Next. Oh, I didn't add no music to it. Let me see. I don't really care to have no music. It's only 3 minutes long. I don't need no music. I'll put music in the last one. They were really good. Everyone enjoyed them. I'm sure they did, Sandy. They were all probably like, this is the best wedding ever. My back started killing me at the wedding, so I decided to go home. Okay, gotcha. I got some crab from a friend yesterday, and I cooked it with a little help from her. Nice, Neve. That's awesome. I used to love crab legs. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Yes. And I would do, okay, so I would do, like, I don't know how often you cook crab, but one of the things that I learned from a good lady that I would go, she would do crab legs all the time, and she would bake her crab legs. And I was like, bake? Who bakes them? They were so good. So I started doing that. I would get is it Chef Sammy butter? Is that it? Chef Sammy? Chef Whammy? Something like that. But if you go to like Sam's, I'm not sure where you're located. If you go to like Sam's and they have like this tub of butter that it's like a garlic parmesan type butter, and I will always use that for my crab legs. That butter, and then Old Bay seasoning, and then I will put it in the oven for like 350. I can't remember how, maybe 30 minutes or whatever, until it like steams up and stuff and gets really like in the juices and stuff. It used to be so good. So good. And then after I started doing that, I never I never did like the pot on the stove anymore. I always baked my crab legs after that. So good. So I don't know if you want to try it, but it's really really good. Now I kind of wish I had more of that butter because I would probably put that butter with like potatoes and corn and broccoli. I could do that. That would be really good with some Old Bay too. That sounds lovely too. Okay, let's see here. I left the wedding early because my back was killing me. I brought some alcohol and some brownies and some food. Oh, okay, Sandy. Nice. Let me get rid of some of this other stuff. That way we don't run out of. Okay. Okay, so I killed all the apps that I have. So we have the most amount because right now we are at 100%. And you know how our battery does. So I said, let me go ahead and get it. I'm 100%. Let's see how long our battery lasts this evening. And I killed all the apps outside of YouTube. So we'll see. It's my favorite seafood show. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if you want to try it, but I used to make it. And it was so good. It was very, very good. It was very much a 10 out of 10. Made it for a couple people. That must be why they still keep coming back. I don't even cook like that no more. They still be like, hey, you remember when? You know how long ago that was? I know, but man, that one time you made me that so and so. I'm like, oh, they never forget. They never forget. Neve, are you dating or are you single? How old are you, Neve? Actually, how old are you? I'm going to tag a product on here. Not that it has anything to do with. Single, okay. You can't eat seafood. I don't eat seafood either, not anymore, but I used to love it. I used to love it. You hear me? Oh my gosh. So good. Times have changed, but yeah. Single, okay. So yeah. If you can cook, that's definitely a plus. Even if it's like small stuff they love, you know. And they're very simple. They are very simple. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna add this card. Excuse-moi. Mm-hmm. That looks good. Save. Yeah. So I'm about to post this video. I want y'all to watch it. It's very short. It's only like 3 minutes long because I had just hey Robert. Hello. Hello, Charles. Not sure what that means. How are you, Charles? Who are you referring to? You can't eat seafood, so good. So no, it's not that I. Oh, you're talking about. Oh, Sandy, yeah. Hope you had a great day. I did, Robert. Thank you for asking. Now I'm trying to think about all the things. Let me see here. Are tracks from creating music missing? If tracks from creating music were not found, add them manually to complete the licensing process. Monetization shut off, so it will not run. Yeah, I'm just gonna post this video. I didn't even pick a spot, Aysia. Hold on. Let me make a page. How was your day, Robert? How many cars you sell? cars did you sell? I told Robert, I told Q yesterday that when I was out at in Arkansas, one of our sponsors was a dealership. And I said, "Oh," I told the guy, I said I don't have a car. And he said, "Well, I'll get you a car. I'll look out for you." And so I told Q that. And Q was like, "You better," he said, "You better fly to Corpus Christi and get you a car." I said, "But I don't want to drive it back." But I did tell him, I said, "Well, Robert did say he would drive it back for me." uh, at some point, I'm gonna get another vehicle. I don't know. I look like not having to drive though. Because I feel like if I get a car, then I have to be. Then how am I the soft life? That is it's it's causing conflict of interest. That's what it is. That's my hesitation. Got boo a car. Oh goodness, looking good. Hey Jerome, how are you? See your life, huh? What you talking about, Charles? You know, he said, "What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Charles?" Hmm. Okay, on stresses. Q. See your life. He's not here right now, but he was very like, you better fly out there then. I was like, that's so far. I'm nowhere near Texas. But I like how everybody stays together in the chat. I like that. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened to you, Robert. You must have fell asleep on us because we. I'll tell you how long we stayed up till, Robert. 5 a.m., Robert. At 5 a.m. Can somebody put Q to bed for me? That's why. To 5 a.m. Huh? I'm driving water. How are you driving water? You can come to us, boo. Thank you, Jerome. Why? Hi, Neve. And Kali. We will find you on sis, okay? Yes. Somebody put that man to bed. Because we can't find. Oh my goodness. 5 a.m. Yeah. 5 a.m. I'm surprised I got work done today. Some. Not much, but some. Did pretty good, actually. I did not call him. Yes, thank you, Potato. Hey, Potato. Let's see here. Like and subscribe. Take Asia's smiles. Thank you, Potato. Okay, so I'm about to post this video. Let me see here. Public. I want to post it, actually. Nope. I need a thumbnail. That's the only thing about, videos. You gotta post thumbnails and all that stuff. I think I'm gonna put it on my regular channel. publish. Okay, let's see here. Hey, Robert, do you have any tips on quitting smoking or vaping? All's well with you all. You better see your life. What you talking about, Nate? Nate, Charles? What you talking about? Danny? Hi, Potato. We're good, Potato. We're good. How are you? Today I was not feeling well. Yeah, my stomach was upset. I thought you just finished eating crab. Hey, Seb. Who doggy? Is that a doggy? Or is that a person? It's okay. I can't really tell. What's your problem like? I'm like, is it a dog or a person? Or like a mix of the two? Because the teeth are like really pronounced. Like, I'm not really sure. Okay, let me see here. Community dashboard. Okay. Now let me go to my community tab. Oh, that's the community tab. Customization. Hello, Will Smith. How are you? I'm wonderful. My VQ. Wow, what does that mean, Nate? English, please, Nate. English. I did tonight when it stopped. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, let me update this video. I forgot to do this. You view your channel. Oh, I can add a link right there. I need to add my Amazon link right here. What is my Amazon? Never smoked or vaped, Sandy. Why are you not doing well, Will? What's wrong, Will? I heard they have some sort of gum that will help you stop. You might want to check that out. No, you didn't go back to the nicotine gum, Robert. How old? How old are we? You're really showing your age with that one. Not the nicotine gum. You went way back. Oh my goodness. Okay. Why are you not well? What's wrong? What's wrong? You're ill. What did you? What are your symptoms? Drink more water. I did just I just add a hello, I heard it works. Does it? Okay. I remember people back in the day would stop cold turkey and stuff. I don't know about vaping and all that stuff, but smoking, yes. Vaping, I don't know. All right. Snake. Your profiles. Let me see here. View channel. I'm gonna add some new links in here. Hold on, wait. Let me view channel first. Oh, I forgot. So when you go live, it doesn't allow you to add to queue. Maybe no. Manage videos. As far as sports, my sport would have been uh, the sports yoga. Yoga, and I ran track when I was in high school. And then we talked about that a little bit a little while ago on a previous live, I think. Yeah. But that's it. But Misfit actually does jujitsu, if I'm saying that correctly. Jujitsu. And then Robert used to be a boxer. Ooh, excuse me. So Robert don't play no game. Robert used to be so chill, like very chill until he stopped boxing, and then he started getting more aggressive in the chat. But when he was boxing, he was like, "What's up, sis?" And that was it. Now he deleting people and muting people. Oh goodness. So yeah, too much is changing. You don't play. You don't play no games. He must be saying something funny. Nate is I know. Yeah, Nate is I think Nate is Charles and Charles is Vanny. And so he bounces around between the three profiles from time to time. So no telling. No telling. He has his moments. He was a little feisty last night too, actually. Mika was on. I don't think you were on by then. Robert, I think you had fallen asleep by then. But Mika was on last night too. And so he was saying some a little off the wall stuff then. And of course, you know, it was more so Mika muting him than Q at that point. I'll ask for his respect. I know. Yeah, I did swim team, but I wasn't. You didn't like swim? Yeah. We had to learn how to swim, so I was glad I did that, you know. Growing up in Florida, that was a requirement, thankfully, because, you know, you need it. So, yeah, it's a requirement in Florida, but I wasn't a swimmer per se. I was too more concerned about my hair. I was more concerned about, you know, chlorine in my hair and having to wash chlorine out my hair all the time. And so, yeah, swimming was not my thing. Hello, Nate. Asia Smart. Thank you, Nate. Why was Nate threatening me? Like, what did I do? That's why, it's okay, Robert. So, yes, my name is Asia, pronounced Asia, spelled Aysia. I don't get upset with people about it because most of the time when people hear Asia, they just think of the continent. And that's what I tell people. When I meet people in public and they say, "What's your name?" I say, "Asia, like the continent." Because for me to go back and tell you it's Aysia, it's okay. It's Asia, like the continent. So at least you'll say it right. And then if you ever write it, then we'll have that discussion later on. So yeah. And if I ever text you or something, then I'll say Asia and I'll hyphen my name, you know, in the bottom so you'll know how it's spelled. But yeah, most of the time, I just leave it like that. No need to get fussy. message for geography. But geography's not even here, is he? I don't think so. So why was Nate threatening Potato? I have no idea. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so the way I like to tell the story is that initially my name was actually supposed to be Lauren, and then my mother heard the name Aysia and she liked the name Aysia, so then she just made that my middle name. And uh, so if you Google what Asia means, Asia means in ASIA means to rise. If you look up AYSIA, AYSIA, I looked it up a little over a year ago, maybe longer, a little over a year ago or longer, and it says one who can influence people, and I was like, oh, now I gotta do it because I have been contemplating starting a YouTube channel and doing live streams and stuff. I had a YouTube channel, but I was just posting like recorded content. And something kind of said you need to go live. You need to put yourself out there. And I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I've done plenty of stuff with communication. I was always behind the scenes. I worked for PBS. I told you I DJ'd. I worked at a church. I was directing, so I was always like in the background. And when I googled it and it said one who can influence people, I was like, oh, now I gotta be out front because how do you influence people without being in front of them? And so because it's a AYSIA, when people ask me what's my why, I say I influence people to go out and rise. So I just meshed the two together. But great question, Potato. When I was when I was little, the swimming coach used to take us to the beach to learn how to swim. And my mom would be on the sand training. Oh, Tanny. Wow, that sounds like I love that. That's cool. So yeah, that is how I got my name. Oh, there is the section. Thank you, Asia. There it is. Change video. Publish. So I guess it's weird because y'all see the deleted message. Oh, maybe he posted it first and then Robert deleted it because I don't see any of that. And what I stopped doing is like I stopped going back and looking at the deleted messages. Let's see here. Nate's about to be on skates. That kind of rhymes. You had that's when we go just Nate. You want a hug or a cookie? What's wrong, boo boo? Why are you messing with people in the chat? Nobody did anything to you. You know we talk about that, right? We talk about internal triggers. You want a hug? What's wrong, Nate? Something bad happened today? Nate doesn't deserve a hug or cookie. Just because people don't deserve it doesn't mean that they don't need one, though. You ever seen the commercial where people are hangry, so they just eat a Snickers? Because they get a little antsy and they get a little on the edge and don't know how to navigate or regulate their emotions type stuff. I think it's when people are triggered, you're just essentially going back to that younger you who is acting out. So you're almost like a temper tantrum age where you just start doing weird stuff. So that's it. That's normal. What does that mean, Nate? Okay, the video is posted. It's 3 minutes long. What you mean it's not what? What's not right? Hmm? What you mean? I'm feeling sleepy. Oh, that's why. Because I stay up till 5 a.m. I was like, why am I a little sleepy? That's why. I stayed up till 5 a.m. And then I think I made myself get up at like 9. So I had like 4.5 hours. Yeah. Excuse me. Yes. I would love for y'all to check out my latest video for ladies, not for the men. It's not for you all. It's not for you all. Okay. I do want a snack though. I do want a snack. It's 11:30. We've been on for 32 minutes. What did y'all eat today outside of Oh, there goes the community button. Where was this community button I was looking for yesterday? Promise I couldn't find it. Most of the stuff is my stuff though. I don't see y'all's community stuff on this page. Is that Dennis? Hi, Dennis. Are you new to our channel? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What are you saying? What's not right, Nate? What's not right, honey? What's not right? Oh, this is my favorite by far. Bread looks so good on you. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you, Robert. Looking like a diamond in the sky. Thank you, Robert D. Oh, Rob D. Yeah, thank you, Rob D. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time right now is 11:32. We would love for you to stay and join us. Let us know who you are. In the chat, I promise we do not bite. And help us to reach our goal of 5,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Okay, let's see here. Yes, you're new. Oh, well, everybody, welcome, Dennis. Welcome, welcome, Dennis. We love newcomers. I'm going to post a poll in a little bit. In the meantime, we're so glad to meet you. Asia, you should get braids. I know. Potato, I know. I was looking at somebody because it's summer. Summer is like notorious for braid central. Like black girls wear braids. That's black girl braids every summer. I usually get my braids. Well, I have one lady here in Atlanta. I'm in Columbia right now. Okay, so I have one lady in Columbia who does my hair, and she had one retired and one moved away, but then I think she came back. So I don't know where she's at now. And then when I go to Atlanta, I usually get the Africans to braid my hair. And so, yeah, I definitely am irking for it. I will try to figure out what style though. I don't know if I want the boho braids because everybody has boho braids right now. They look so pretty. I don't know. And then you got to figure out which ones because some of them are light and some of them are very heavy. Very heavy. Knotless was okay for me. It was one that I had that was really heavy though. But one of the other reasons why I have not gotten braids yet in potato is because I'm still doing my handstands. And even though it sounds like it's not a lot, when you lift yourself upside down, you want the least amount of weight possible. So I would like to kind of master the handstands first before I get some braids. That's why I've been natural for so long, because I initially had a ponytail and all that stuff, but I took it out so that I could make sure I had the space. Excuse me. All right. I had Raising Cane's for dinner. I heard Raising Cane's was, if you listen to Kevin, is his name Kevin? What's his name? Keith Lee. Keith Lee. What he does, he says he gets I think the honey mustard sauce or some kind of sauce, and the coleslaw or something. He like puts the coleslaw on his bun on one side. I think the honey mustard on the other side. Then the chicken tender in the middle, and then closes it up. And I think he eats it like that, if I remember correctly. And he was going to town on that Raising Cane's. So, yeah, I don't know if you've tried that yet, but he loved it. Hi, beautiful eyes. Wait, what's not right? Where are you from? I was born in Austria. Are you asking, Potato? You were born in Austria? Really? Really? Interesting. Are you in the States now, though? You're in the States, right? No snacks tonight. I'm being mindful because I was out earlier today and I was like, I got plenty of snacks, and she said, "You're not eating in the room, are you?" And I was like, "No, absolutely not, absolutely not." So I gotta see if she sleep because I know exactly what I want. It's in the refrigerator. I like them cold. Any guesses from what you saw last night? Any guesses what it could be that I'm going to go get? How well do you know me? How well do you remember the snacks from the other night? Yeah, okay, yeah. So I was born in New York, Potato. No guesses. Nobody can guess. Nobody's gonna guess what my snack is gonna be for tonight. How's you and your boyfriend, Potato? Oh, nice. She said I inspired her to get a dress. Yay! Yay! In love as always. Thank you, Robbie. Oh, oh. Behus. Love the dress and you look beautiful in anything, I'm sure. Thank you, Robbie. Always cute with a smile. Thank you, light boy. Hey, when you going live? Hey, CZ Poopy, which is probably Christian. Looking good, sis. Thank you. Alright, let's see. New boyfriend. No, I said, how is your boyfriend? I thought you already had a boyfriend. I thought you had a boyfriend, Potato. Asia snacks for tonight will be tree leaves and ground sugar. Ew, that sounds nasty. Yeah. Ew. Eating coconut pie. Sounds about right. As you should, Robert. Just like Demon his cheesecake, Robert his coconut pie. I don't like coconut though. I don't like the texture of it. It's hard for me to get over the texture of coconut first. I don't like very little. The only thing I liked that was coconut was Malibu and pineapple because that was coconut rum. And it's very little, yeah. Hey, boys. Hey, Christian. Not woo woo. Congratulations, Christian. Almost 50 is huge. It's a huge news. It's really big news. I'm so proud of you. Asia says, I love me some cheesecake. I know. I know. $488. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Y'all are like moving on up for real. Moving on up to the east side. Deducts apartment in the sky. We're moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying and just get up that hill. Now we're up in the big leagues and it's our turn at bat. As long as we live, you and me, baby, ain't nothing wrong with that, cause we're moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. Pie sounds good too. Ooh. Decisions. I think I know what I want. Really, Potato, I have 52 subscribers, and I don't know why. Potato, that means somebody believes in you, girl. Good evening, I Watson Jefferson. Hello, Eric. That is so funny. That's funny for Potato, and that's funny for Eric because she's like, I don't know idea why. That's funny. Because I always think about people that do the that follow people out there, but they don't post. And so that's interesting to me. And I guess people are like, well, I support you because you support me. And maybe in that regard, and that's probably why they do it. But yeah. I appreciate it. Good evening. Hello, Eric. When she said beans don't burn on the grill, my mom used to say, Kadeem, don't run that. Don't run. Aww. Oh, Eric, Sanford and Son is my show. Good times. Okay. Hey, Clemente, how are you? Your nails look bright and effective. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Oh, goodness. But doesn't that say a lot about us, right? Like, mine is Jefferson's. And yours is, what's called? Because I don't want to be, I'm not trying to struggle no more. No. No. Everything that we cultivate is always in our surroundings. Yeah. Oh, let me see. Asia, please, what? What you want? What you mean? What? Are we praying? What you mean, Asia, please? What you mean, potato? Same here, bro. Easy, easy. I'm trying to think. What's my poll question for tonight? I think I want to keep it lighthearted tonight. I have all the episodes on. Really? Dang. All the episodes? Sheesh. Okay. I see. Did you? Wow. Your favorite theme song is Jefferson's? No, not necessarily, Eric. Um, so you want me to subscribe to you? Is that what you're saying, Potato? I'm confused. What you mean? Hey, Daryl, how are you? Do you say you don't even post? What am I subscribing for? You don't post. Are you gonna post? I subscribe if you post. Now that is one thing I will do. I will subscribe, but you do have to post. If you don't post, I'm not subscribing. Cause I have to see what you doing. Cause I will watch Deem's lives, and I've been on a couple of Deem's lives and stuff. Deem stopped. Um, but I used to. Um, yes, you post the first one. Let me see your first post, and then I will subscribe. Hmm. Right. So how you gonna ask me what you gonna post about, Potato? You gotta tell us what you gonna post about. What you gonna post about? You have to tell us. Are you gonna do taekwondo? That would be cool. Women like to see other women do stuff like that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I am gonna start a fitness channel at some point. It's gonna be yoga, um, handstands. I'm sure. I videotape myself every day, by the way. I do like the time lapse one. Um, and I record myself doing all my workout stuff, and then I do a handstand video every day. So I am literally at day 56 of handstands. So I literally record a video every day about handstands. So much to the point that my phone is now out of storage and space and all the things. My computer is getting full. Yeah, we're doing all the things. So tomorrow I do need to dump at least, if I can dump at least 10 gigs. Dump 10 gigs from phone and computer. So that's 5 a piece. If I can delete 5 a piece, it'll be good. I'm chilling. Glad you're chilling, Clemente. Good to see you. Give me some ideas. I don't show my face. I think everybody should. I think everybody should do a YouTube channel. I do think you are more apt to get a following that really loves you for who you are when you show your face. When you are behind the scenes, people will follow you. It's just a little different dynamic. So it would be like, what is it that that you like to do that you would do on a consistent basis? Because people do like consistency. So whatever it is that you do, they're going to look for that for you, right? Like if you see me and I go live every night and then I just completely stop, you would be concerned, right? Where is she? Is she okay? What's going on? So people like consistency. They look for that. She's a potato. Yeah, Big Dean gets it. Just chilling, commenting, potato. Anybody ready for the fall? We just got to summer. We've only been in summer for like 1 month. We've had 2 more months to go. We ain't even got to the hard part. August. And we have 10 minutes until you have 10 minutes until it starts. Enjoy your last 10 minutes. Enjoy your last 10 minutes before this next season starts, okay? Oh, goodness. I did not practice, so hopefully it ain't nobody's birthday today, because I didn't do any practicing just yet. Let me see if her sight is fixed. Because it was hindering my practice sessions. Yo, Dean, don't move so much. Yes, subscribe to Deem's channel and subscribe to Christian's channel. Christian is almost at 50 subscribers. Granada, thanks. Giving is in October. I don't know what date. Wait, in Granada, giving. Thanksgiving is October. I don't know date. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm just ready for it to get cold. Yeah. Why, yeah, don't rush it. Don't rush it. Enjoy the time, because when it's cold, you're gonna be like, man, I wish it was summer. Enjoy it. It goes by so fast. This is the quantum leap months. Enjoy the sun. It helps you quantum leap. I can assure you of that. Enjoy the sun. Go outside. You put your feet in the grass. I think I got bit by ant today, by the way. Maybe 2. I don't know. They were a little vicious today. Just vicious. Where are you at, Clemente? Where are you located? Well, then you said enjoy your last 10 minutes. Like you were going to take someone. Not that I was going to take somebody out, but the lion season is upon us. So that's all I was saying. Enjoy your last 7 minutes. They be very, heavy in the chat. So I didn't see any cancers. We didn't have any cancers, so. Um, well, Potato, what do you do? We don't know what you do. You have to be more specific. Other than Taekwondo, you say you don't want to share your face. So, um, what else would you want to do? You can make stuff with AI, like Abraham Hicks uses a cartoon for all their stuff. That works well too. Should do makeup tutorial. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Dave. Excuse me. I've been putting, but you could do somebody else's face, Potato. You don't have to do your own face. You've been putting a lot of Halloween and Christmas stuff in the stores. Oh yeah, it's definitely that time. That's how you know is they're proactive, and if they're starting right now, then that tells you, like, from a marketing perspective, you should too. You should be thinking. You should always be thinking the next quarter, the next quarter, the next quarter. If you are in business or if you are looking to cultivate consistent sales, always be thinking about the next thing. So if you see Walmart putting out Halloween stuff for October and we're in July, then that lets you know where you should be headed. Is that Stealth? I believe Stealth is new. Hello, Stealth. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our live. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time here is 11:56 p.m. So it is just shy of midnight here. We love speaking with new people. We are on our journey to 5,000 subscribers. So we would love for you to hang out with us, subscribe, and let us know a little bit more about you in the chat. I promise we do not bite. Hello, hello. Deem, you love playing games. I just went to your channel and all the shorts are games. Yes, Neve. I don't ever say that it's not summer this because that's how hot it's been. Is it curvy? What you mean, Stealth? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? Oh. New Bedford, Massachusetts. Okay, Massachusetts. Enjoy. It should be nice and cool up there, I think. At least cooler than it is down here. You said it was hot and muggy, sticky. You said sticky down there. I thought you said. How do you say summertime down here as opposed to where? Down where in Massachusetts? You're all the way up in Massachusetts. Where'd you get down here? Explain yourself. Potato, not all of them are, but I do gaming content. Just keeping, you'll see more. So please respect those in the chat. Thank you, Dean. Not at Potato and me. Hey, Slays. Hey, Mandy. Yes, you did. You did beat Q. You sure did. Surprise. Hey, Misfit. How are you? It's good to see you. Cultivate. Since when did he start cultivate? Huh? Cultivate? Who's cultivate? It's fine. Maybe you'll do nails. You do nails? Potato? You do my nails. How far you stay from me? Maybe I'll do videos of the dog. He looks like a rat. They used to talk so much junk about my dog. Oh my gosh, so much junk. I love my dog, but he was he was a Chihuahua Jack Russell mix, and so he had Chihuahua ears, but they were very big. They were like when he was younger, they would flop over, so they were really cute. And then when he got older, they were like boom, and they just stuck up. They never, like most Chihuahuas have little ears. He had big ears. He had ears from a Jack Russell, but they were always like erect, like very up, and yeah. And then he was all white. He was an all white dog. He had like initially had like a little tiny like orange like freckle on his back or something, and then that disappeared as he got older, of course. Hey Abby. Hi Abby. I'm from the state of Massachusetts, city New Bedford. Does have a lot of cities, like 40 minutes away from Boston, and about 4 hours from New York. Gotcha. Fan. Why is it that you want to be mod so bad? I'm just asking. Great question. I'll do your nails Asia for free. Yay! Then I'll promote you on the channel. I'll be like, you know what? Yeah, you'll do my nails, and then we'll show them off to Eric because Eric's gonna love it. My dog is a mix of Chihuahua, Yorkie, Poodle. Oh, I know he's adorable. Neve. Not an original guy. I am doing fabulous. How are you this evening? Please make me a mod. But why do you want to be mod? I'm trying my hardest to become. Explain. I'm about to start doing a book report. Like, why do you want to be moderator? For what is the reasoning? Huh? I did say at 5,000 subscribers, I will open up another moderator position. We're not there yet. We're only at 4,777 subscribers. So, proportionately, we need more subscribers in order to make sense of having more moderators. Yeah. I think y'all just like that their names are blue. That's what I think. Did I miss anything good? You didn't miss anything, Misfit. You just we're just chatting. I hadn't posted a poll just yet. Who's Eric? Eric was on a little bit earlier. Did you see him? Eric likes hand stuff. So he's always talking about my hands. Chihuahuas are really tiny but vicious. Mine was not vicious though. Yes, and I have attempted to get Q to help set that up. However, he slept. So I guess I'm gonna have to do it myself. I have your information. I have Robert's. I have Q's. Q has Mika's. The only one who I was missing was Ariel. Like, yes, Misfit. The only one I was missing was Bluke, and he popped on for like 2 seconds, like 2 or 3 days ago, and then he didn't come back. He said like, hey, then he disappeared. So I'm trying to catch up with him too. I have which comes information. I got Z's information, and then Chief. I just gotta let him. Yeah, I can't do that. Stewie Griffin, aka the football head shaped baby, the Chihuahua. Steve Griffin. Okay, Asia, I told you the reason why I want to be mod. I'll be loyal and stay on late and do everything you need me to do. Please consider it. Yes, Potato, we were on till 5 a.m. yesterday. Did you stay until 5 a.m.? Abby, would you stay until 5 a.m.? Because that's how long we were on yesterday. 5 a.m. So you guys are gonna make Potato a mod before me. This is preposterous. Nobody is making anybody a moderator right now. Y'all not gonna do anything. I'm not the host. I'm gonna play here. What? A 5 a.m. Whoa. It's maybe till 2. Yes, Ozzy passed. Ozzy passed, and which kind passed yesterday too. Malcolm Jamal Warner. Hey, today I had a small dinner, some chicken, sweet potato with some vegetables. What about you? I had salad. My favorite. It was so good. Behus, darling. Are you okay? I'm wonderful, Behus. Who's Ozzy? Ozzy Osbourne. He was a singer of a group. He was in a band, but he was always kind of. He always kind of looked sickly, right? He always kind of looked like, we wasn't sure. But he did. At first, when I saw it, I didn't think it was true, actually. How is his wife doing and his children? Yeah. But the one yesterday was, yes, Malcolm Jamal Warner, yeah. That was a big one yesterday. People was upset. Not Theo, no, not Theo. He been around such a long time. I was gonna ask y'all in the chat, do y'all know how to swim? I need to, so basically people are just becoming mods. Nandy, who have you seen become a mod? Nobody's a mod. We're just discussing the mod conversation. And, yeah. Willy-nilly, yes. Hi, everyone. Wanted to speak to see what... Hey, and, hey, Nikki. How are you? Just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the vibe. Yes. Thank you, Misfit. Absolutely. Nope, at least you're number one as far as the XP. Is he? Who is? Oh, yeah. How did he become number one? He just got here. I don't know how that works, by the way. How are you, Nikki? And I have to wait to change my name. Just call me Nikki. You have to wait. Did it not work? I would enjoy it a lot more if I was mod. Why does everyone be mod? If everybody's mod, then who is not? My moderators put in some work, though. I mean, they have been riding with me for a long time. A long time. They're almost as... It's more so that they're founders at this point. They're not even mods. They're founders. So they're pretty locked in. So everybody else, they have to... They set the standard. Because it's not that I would teach you how to become a mod. It would be that they teach you how to become a mod. So I really more so put that in their hands whenever we actually have this meeting. Now that my show's over, I got more time. So we'll do that very, very soon. That's right. I got time. Ooh. Before I fill it up with more stuff. Stop your waiting garden. I bet Theo Huxtable's Asia's crush. Choose grab. Did I have a crush? Good question. I mean, I liked the Cosby Show. I didn't have a crush on Theo though. Theo was kind of absent-minded, you know. Yeah, kind of absent-minded. Not everyone has to be mod. It can just be me. Not just you and me. Oh my goodness. We put in the work. We earned our stripes and wrenches. It's blood in, blood out. Yes. On the run. My sister and brothers for life. All I did was ask and I got You got a wrench because I forget. It was a long time ago. But yeah, the qualifications for moderators has changed drastically from the beginning. In the beginning, I didn't have moderators, and what was happening was we were getting people who would like spam and say stuff in the chat. And they was like, "Hey, I'll help you out," and I was like, oh, "Okay, fine." And so I would make the moderators to kind of help clean up the chat because I just didn't care to do it. And then I am very much soft life, right? So it doesn't bother me when people say stuff in the chat because I know that that trigger is internal and not external. So I don't penalize them. However, my moderators feel differently about the situation, and so I decided that I will let the moderators moderate and fall back because it is not my area of expertise. They see more things in the chat than I see, and a lot of my moderators have been active on a lot of other accounts, meaning that they watch other people's live streams as well, so they'll know when somebody's being a little extra or being inappropriate. As opposed to me, I never watched anybody's live streams. Very seldomly do I watch other people's live streams, and when I do, it's very briefly. Usually I'm just watching somebody's video or something of that nature. I watch videos on YouTube, not necessarily people's live streams. So people who frequent other live streams kind of know the game, and so I let them do that. So Robert, do you watch other people's live streams, or did you just happen to fall on this one? You gotta be numbers here. You crying. I wasn't a big fan of you either. Yeah, that's right. What do you really do when you're a mod? And like, do we have to give each other our numbers and stuff like that? Oh goodness, brother team, you about that wrench life. I can't be a mod. I'll fall asleep because I Fair enough, Clemente. I appreciate your honesty. There's a height requirement, potato. You might not make that. Oh my gosh. How do you know? Right. Knee pumps are not required for this job. If you're my height, then right try. Hello, Daryl. How are you? Asia, it's always nice seeing you, but I gotta go to sleep. I gotta wake up in the morning. Good night, Clemente. Yes, phone number, social security number. Good night, Daryl. All right, y'all. It is officially July 23rd. It is officially Leo season. May God be with us. I think I'm about to go get me a snack. Leo season. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Leo season. All right. Heading to bed. How you heading to bed? I thought you want to be a moderator. You already going to bed. We only an hour in. Oh my goodness. Good night, potato. Night, potato. Misfit blessings, love and respect. Bro, you got it. What did I miss? What day is it, Misfit? Night, Clemente. It's our snack for tonight. No. Afraid of what? Who would be afraid of? Thank you, Eric. What are we talking about, Misfit? What are we paying in pocket change? Of course, she's not. You see her brothers in the chat. I was an Eminem reference. Oh, like M&M's? Glad you're back, Potato. That was fast. I thought you were going to bed. How are you, Nikki? She's still here? I think so. Oh, a seatbelt ticket. Oh. You'll be fine. What is it, $25? Or did it go up? I don't know. I haven't had a car in a while. I'm number one. You are number one. And for the life, I have no idea how that happens. Why weren't you wearing your seatbelt, Misfit? Misfit trying to live life on the edge. That's what he doing. Thankfully, it's a seatbelt and it's $50 and it's not, driving under the influence and stuff like that, right? There's the silver lines, like learning to be grateful in the positives instead of the negatives, right? At least it's not this, at least it's not that. Body cam shows I had my seatbelt on. Oh, so what's the problem? So how can he write you up for a seatbelt violation if you had on a seatbelt? Aww. Potato says she wants you to go live. Yes, go live so we can see Crystal, because we never seen Crystal. Not you talking about pigs, but oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I forget he goes live on the game. He plays Call of Duty, Potato. So that's how he doesn't show his face. Something similar to what you want to do, even though Deem does show his face, so. He does them daily. Do you play games like that, Potato? Mm. Thank you, Eric. You'll be fine. So why are you drinking? Why aren't you looking into different ways to, I don't know, ask ChatGPT what are some good questions to ask, or what What are they looking for? Did you ask him if he? Well, you said it was seatbelt, not. So I would say about the thing being calibrated, but that's a seatbelt, so it doesn't matter. What are you gonna wear tomorrow? Be on time. I wouldn't drink because I want to make sure I'm on time. Who? Child? Me? So fun fact. We don't really talk about this too often, but my father worked for the NYPD, and I used to get so many tickets. He would get me. He's like, "Why are you speeding?" I was like, "Listen, it don't be me. It be them." I'm like, I don't know how they catch me at 95. Like, it must be, I don't know, because I wasn't even going that fast. Like, I looked up and I'm at 95 and then you behind me. The audacity. So I had him make me shirts. I had to make these shirts. So I have like NYPD shirts and like jackets and stuff. And so anytime I drive, I wear those because I kept getting stopped. Then I have a badge that says officer's daughter. so I get all these tickets. It kind of helps a little bit. Kind of. Then I would use my dog. I'd be like, Icy, hush, hush. Arr, arr, arr. He's just, don't worry about him. So it kind of worked sometimes, kind of didn't. So, it is what it is. But, yeah. Back the blue until it happens to you. So, yep. Well, are you in, how do you know they're one of the worst? How do you know? Huh? Are you triggered, misfit? You talk about triggers. But a seatbelt is not a very, I mean, what would be if you lost a seatbelt violation, you would pay $50? Yes. I've had far worse tickets. Far worse tickets. I remember I had one. It was, yeah. I'm always mindful of Darien County. So Darien County. That's I think my worst ticket. Hey Q, how are you? If you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 12:29 a.m. Help us get to 5,000 watch hours. Subscribers. Let us know who you are in the chat. I promise we do not bite. Why do I keep saying, it took so long to get to that one. It's still ingrained in my brain. What's on my mind is the poll question that I put in the chat. And then, of course, Misfit. Misfit's on my mind. I have to check on Misfit. Misfit has a chip on his shoulder, I think. And I want to know why. Yes, you did. Okay, 40% said yes, 60% said no. That's fair. And I should have said another one. It's like, let me go watch it right now. It's very short, by the way. It's only like 3 minutes long. It's really intended for women, not intended for men. But you're more than welcome to watch it. You know what? I didn't even post any captions or anything to it. I need to go back and fix it. All chip, no salsa. I'm gonna let Q handle that. Misfits on your mind. What do I know? Just be Nandy. Stop attempting to be everybody else. Just be you. Once you learn how to just be you, you'll understand it. The video was intended for Q to tap into his feminine. Huh? What? What you talking about, Charles? Oh, man. I hate when I leave like one random one in. It's being Nandy never, huh? Nandy's just chatting. Giving me. Does he though? Misfit, you think so? Fed vibes or fed up vibes? Huh? Nate is looking for attention and affection, I think. Nate, how was your day? You be trying to fit in too much. Oh, is that what it is? So outside looking in, what's interesting is that everybody but that person will know how to fix that person. Do y'all ever notice that? Like, for most people, you'll see the things that they struggle with, and you'll be like, but the person themselves can't see it. It's just so fascinating about life, how that works. Oh, this one little piece, where did it go? Wait a minute. Misfit, the only fed here is Q. Talking about what's good. Huh? Y'all's banter is hilarious. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every night around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time right now is 12:35 a.m. We are on our journey to 5,000 subscribers. We would love it if you were to join us and join the movement as well. Let us know who you are in the chat. And feel free to answer the poll question tonight, which is, did you watch my last video? It is currently on my, I have it pinned. However, I think my live video is currently right there. So the topic is about femininity. It's only about 3 minutes long. Very short video. These are so good. Oh no, I lost a subscriber. No. Oh well. They're lost. Nobody ever said the CIA didn't have a sense of humor. Wait a minute. Simpsons. Wait, I missed too much. Wait a minute. I must have blinked. Love fellow children. CIA must have tasked Nanny to learn my ways. It's a Simpsons reference. Cute, but let's keep it a buck. Now I ain't talking, let's keep it a buck. My impression of you was pretty spot on. Misfit, I don't think I've ever watched a full episode of Simpsons. Nobody ever said the CIA didn't have a sense of humor. By impression, you mean copy and pasting what I typed? Yep, quite an impressionist. Oh, damn, yeah. Aysia, whatever happened to Wawa Willie? Boss finally unsubbed. I don't know. You know, Deem said he saw him in the chat earlier too. I mean, not our chat, the other chat. Who is Wawa Willie? Huh? Who's that? Who's that? Gosh, mom. Who is that? Boss like some. Who's that? Peter Pan. What am I missing? Who are y'all talking about? Oh gosh, why you just say? I was like, who are you talking about? Nolito used to come in here talking about Nandy, arm candy, no more. I've seen Q and a few other live stream chats, but that's a story for another day. Gas station, bro. I don't know. I haven't talked to him. I messaged and said, like, happy Saturday or something. I don't know. I was very, I can tell that I'm really not, when I'm not necessarily, like, all the way in. When I do very surface chatter. And it just never really got anywhere. And at some point I did say I was going to, he did ask for my number and I did give him my social media. So that probably was on me as well. So yeah, that's about it. That's about as far as it went. And I probably could do more, maybe. Maybe. The fact of the matter still lies the fact that the distance is what I'm leaning towards. Than anything else. Because I don't want it to be like what I've done in the past, is long distance type stuff. Because he's probably at least 2 or 3 hours from me. Whether I'm in Carolina or Atlanta, he's still 2 hours. On a good day. But thanks for the reminder. He must have been a real tart. No, not really. He wasn't tall. He was dark skinned or fair skinned, I guess. He's maybe a little darker than me. He had yeah, so he's just probably not my normal type. But we're trying new things. Got some we'll see. But you don't want to marry in South Carolina either, right? As you mentioned, you may not want to keep it with you. Correct. So, conversations are very, the more I say I want to date, the more I say I think I don't. It takes effort and time and commitment. So, and dating y'all is a full-time job, so I think we stopped the contenders. I think they just stopped. So, I'm good. You know, I was going when they said it was quantum leap season. I was like, you know what? Let me go get this bag. I want this bag. He's like, the real task is going to be staying feminine and getting his bag. Washington State has a lot of great men. Yeah, that's why I keep my extremely large man. Real champ. Ew. That don't make me Jamal. That makes me real Jamal. Listen, I kid you not. We was at the club the other night, and I felt like she pressed up on me a little too hard. I was like, it's too much, excuse you. I only think she said, excuse me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I digress. You just reminded me of that. When I was in that black dress the other day, and we had taken the artist out to the club, there was a stud, and so she was at the table, and we said, hey, we're bringing the artist, but we don't want them to be, they don't want to be recognized. They don't want to be called out. They just want to go in and have a good time. So she gets on the mic and says, yo, we got so-and-so in the building. Then she's, they gave them bottles to drink. So she pouring bottles like it's her bottle. Then she taking pictures, like trying to be like incognito, like she's with the crew. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's a divine sign. Every Jamal has a factory. Hopefully, but you want me to become a stud? Be mindful. Look, be careful what you say. What if I don't come back? Because I'm wearing my dresses right now. There will be no more dresses. No more dresses. No more makeup. No more hair. No more handstands. No more talks about femininity. None of that. So it's getting in line them. Okay. It's tough for us tall, dark skinned men nowadays. We still gotta march on. Okay. All right. Noted. If you gone anywhere too long, we coming to get you. All right. Okay, so you want Jamal. You want Jamal. I thought you said you didn't want Jamal. Now you want Jamal. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Did you watch my last video? 43% say yes, 57% say no. Wouldn't mind turning a stutter. Not if I wasn't one to begin with. Why you laughing, Aysia? You don't think that I'm dark skinned? What are you talking about, Nandy? What? Nandy, you need a hug. A hug and, oh my goodness. And some sleepy time tea. I think you might need to drink the milk tea that somebody keeps asking me if I'm drinking. else have you changed, Misfit? Let's talk about it. Who else have you changed since it's not your first rodeo? Hmm? Mandy. It was 1.5. Mm. Are they still turned? They turned back. Are they still turned? Did you? Are you? Is that the one that you're with now? A little person. Misfit and a half. I'm not sure what to make of the conversation we just had. Um, or if that goes back to the question that you asked a couple weeks ago. Um, the question that Misfit asked a couple weeks ago. It was kind of out of left field. You don't remember. You don't remember. Honestly, you don't remember. Well, it caught me off guard because it was so random and it's so out of order. But the question that you just put, and then you said the statement you said in the chat leads me to believe that there was more to that question than met the eye. It wasn't just a random question. We were at the time we were talking about being able to stay with somebody like regardless of their like past stuff. Yeah. Yeah. That one. That one right there. To be clear, my hesitation for answering the question has nothing to do with me at all. It's more so, it's a very sensitive subject. And generally, the person who inquired about it would be the person who has the most skin in the game. I imagine some things bent can no longer be straightened. And Andy, you're saying you were bent. Q, you got that right. My point is, men add more miles in general. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate your honesty, though. That's how I know this is a completely different. Yeah. Hold on. Give me a second. Now look, y'all. There'll be no this, I have no problem with none of that. That is definitely not where I'm going with that.
Have you ever been around a
10 major erasure. Okay. No, that's not where I'm going with that at all. I'm mindful more so of feelings and the fact that I'm adding the layers, I'm adding the puzzle pieces together. You know what I mean? I'm adding the puzzle pieces together. And so my thing would be to make sure that you're okay. And is a lot of the conversation and the back and forth between the individual and their personal situation, right? Is that what keeps causing you to go back to zero? That's my question. Yes. Let's hear her answer. So that's my thing, more so than anything else. She already has an although. I think I said to you all, I said, the question is, it's a very loaded question, and I needed more context. I needed um, more backstory, right? Like, he said if they were, to Q's point, he said if they were bent, but now they're straight. And he said, I don't think something that's bent can be straightened again. So my question is, how did it happen? When did it happen? How many times did it happen? Is there potential to happen again? Right? Is it something like, was it Catholic Church? Right? Because we talk a lot about who you are as a person, where it started, where it began, and we know the Catholic Church had a lot of that happening in the background, behind the scenes. So if it was something that happened that that young in youth and stuff, then that would be a different story, right? That's a whole different story. That's a lot of trauma that has been built up over time that probably hasn't been uh, dealt with, haven't been exposed, haven't been talked about, having no therapy, no nothing. And so you are self medicating all that time. So that's what I'm saying. Like, just trying to figure out where the pieces fall, you know, every time I say, what day is it? What day is it? What day is it? And it goes back to the same number. I'm just asking. No, I completely understand what you're saying, Misfit. Uh, yeah, I don't think you understand what I'm saying now. Well, understandable. I think, to your point, I think when that situation happens, you are going to have to find a female. That particular person have to find a female that is also bi, so that it is a much easier conversation to have. And add mileage. Mileage is one thing. Genders are another. Stop laughing, Q. Let me see. Q left her lifestyle behind a long time ago. That was summer baby. Cause I'm laughing because when I read y'all stuff in the comments, we go from emojis to no emojis, emojis to no emojis, emojis to no emojis. Context is everything. Laughing emoji. I imagine some things can no longer be straightened. No emoji. You ever saying you're a bent? No emoji. Q, you got that right. Emoji. My point is, men add more miles in general. No emoji. Q, nah, emoji. Took a long time, Nandy. Emoji, emoji. Now look, y'all making Asia uncomfortable. Emoji, emoji. I'll just say, I love you all people. There will be no cancellation here. No emoji. Asia, would you ever date a bisexual man? No emoji. Asia's little free spirited self is open. No emoji. Open minded. No emoji. Emoji, emoji, emoji. Let's hear her answer. Emoji. Where am I? She won't judge you, Andy. No emoji. She already hasn't, although I'm not bi. Emoji. That question has a ton of context. Emoji, emoji. bisexual, 6'3" and a half, dark skin, Theo Huxtable type, a lot of money, loves trees, handstands, loves doing handstands on trees. No emoji. Yeah, happily bent is different than forcefully bent. No emoji. For most guys, they won't care if their chick hooked up with another chick last week. No emoji. Nandy updated his dating profile. No emoji. Q, TMI bro. Emoji. But not vice versa. No emoji. Q, that's just a hypothetical, bro. It's not me. Emoji. Emoji. Men add mileage. No emoji. Men is male. No emoji. Trees love doing handstands on Hugh. No emoji. Hugh is straight. Emoji. Word emoji. Word emoji. There was a lot said in that unsaid. Yeah, yeah. A lot said in the unsaid. Oh, we. Y'all all right? Is y'all all right? Is y'all all right? There was a time that I would be like, oh no. I remember watching was it like Love is Blind? I think like the second season of Love is Blind. And he had a past similar to what Miss Fitz talking about. And the girl had picked him, right? She had wanted to get married and stuff. And then he finally told her. But the thing is, because the whole show knew, right? I mean, not the whole show. Like, mean the audience knew, the producers knew, we knew. I feel like maybe the guys had known because the guys were in the house together, I guess, the girls were in the house together. But when she found out, of course, and then of course he was, he was African American, so then it was like a whole big thing. What is all right anyway? You said what is all right anyway? That's the second strike, bro. Let's play a word game. The conversation is good. It's healthy. It's honest. I appreciate the conversation. I feel like the questions that I asked were not answered. I feel like I asked about 5 questions that were not answered. So I would need more context in that regard. I also feel like this is very public. And so the question that you asked of me feels like somebody else would have to divulge more information in order for it to be in order for me to give an answer in which you want. I don't know that you want to divulge that kind of information. Because, yet again, this is a very public platform. Unless you are completely open and honest with it, it doesn't bother you as much. Which, based on the history of this chat, it seems like it might control your emotions a little bit more than you think. So at all times, yeah, I'm always mindful of what I'm saying because I do think there are people who are listening, and then there are people who are actually receiving the information. I want to make sure that it's received well. Who said it didn't like you, Nandy? Seatbelt ticket. Our victim was offense. Okay. So why the so worried about a seatbelt ticket though? I guess is my question. Cause it's like the probably like the lowest offense you could get. It's probably the cheapest one too. A seatbelt, I was like, dang, that's like a step above a parking ticket. I mean, it's a nuisance. Don't get me wrong, but it's not. It's not like points on your license type of stuff. Hey, Abby. Abby, what we've been talking about? What's been the conversation for tonight? Like the last hour or so. What has been the conversation that we've been talking about tonight? Because if you're a moderator, you have to follow along with the conversation. So, what is the conversation about? How old are you again? Oh, happy belated birthday. Cancer or Gemini? What am I looking for? Where is where's what I'm looking for? Where's what I'm looking for? Why such what's it called for the men in blue? Why? What happened? Remember, we create our own reality now. If you are thinking it's not gonna go well, then it won't go well. Especially if you are hating on other people. Remember, that's just an internal thing. I want it to go well for you tomorrow. You have to believe it's gonna go well for you. Y'all still hear me? Y'all hear me okay? Yes, no, maybe. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? For all those joining us for the first time, let me introduce myself. I'm Hugh, 30 years old, 6'3" millionaire entrepreneur, man of God, motivational speaker. I have shared an Apple and Tesla. Yeah, we can definitely hear you. Okay. All right. Now that has been established, where were we? Really, Nandy, how much do you make in a year? I feel like it's taking too long to answer. I feel like it's taking you too long to answer, Nandy. I feel like you would already know that. Don't know, just got here. You just got where? You just got here, misfit. So, misfit, my question to you would be, are you the one with the past, with the bent past? Depends how much will make me attractive. It has nothing to do. Remember that question that we asked a long time ago? Hello, Noah, Lisa. We said, hey, if somebody did something, would you want to know? And most of y'all said yes. And so when you say yes, that's what it comes with. But remember, from a male perspective, y'all are big on respect and being disrespected. So women not as much. However, I think the question that you asked is almost like a level of that respect type of thing. Like if that's something you don't disclose up front, then it can kind of be like, wow, that could be that level of like disrespect because it's just so far off. One is, let me read what you wrote. Nandy, it's not money that makes you attractive. Hello, no, Lisa. Bo bent pass. Just asking for a female perspective. What does that mean, bow bent past? Because the question you asked is not a regular question that anybody who had not had that past would have asked. That's why it is so. It's not it's no longer a hypothetical. And then you brought it up again because I wasn't gonna bring it up. Then you mentioned it again in the chat, so now it's not a hypothetical anymore. Oh, stop. Hello, no, Lisa. How are you? Give me 1 second. Hello, Oscar. Hi, Oscar. How are you? Not even what? It's good to see you too, Oscar. It's good to see you too, Oscar. Viewers, you still here? If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every night or every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time right now is 1:27 a.m. So we've been on for a while. We would love for you to hang out with us and let us know who you are in the chat. I promise we do not bite. Help us get to 5,000 subscribers by liking and subscribing. We normally do have a poll question in the chat, and I just ended it not too long ago, so I may put another poll up, but it's kind of late in the evening, so we may just let it ride. But the topic of this evening was very, very, very deep. So we are still digesting that question right about now. So, Misfit, I said I needed more context on your question. Yay, that's good, Oscar. I'm so glad your blood is good. Yay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you're healthy. You're healthy. Okay, let me see here. Did you answer any of my questions, Misfit? So, Misfit, I asked a few questions. I said, did it happen? The question that you asked, did it happen? Like, when did it happen? Were they young? Were they old? How long ago had it been? Had it happened more than once? Are you making eggs for her? Q, are you still here or you sleep? Yeah, he said, I'm here. here. Nandy. I'm hearing emoji. Oh gosh. Are you buying Nandy? The second one, Nandy. Same question for you, Misfit. There was actually a really good show on. How do you mean you don't think so? Eating. Yes, eating what? What qualifies as bi? So I would say any orientation with the opposite sex. It would be looking, it would be touching, groping, it would be thoughts, it would be, and I say thoughts very loosely, because I do think that our minds are very curious. And so it could be that even if you had the thought, doesn't mean that you have to act on it. But if you've acted on it, then I would put you in a category. And I say that because you had said that earlier in the chat. Whatever happened to Bible camp? What you mean? I didn't go to Bible camp. Were you raised Catholic or anything like that, Misfit? Or did you go to an overnight camp? There's so much to unpack. question. Got it. That's all you gotta say. That's all you gotta say. Okay, Nandy. Okay, Nandy. I understand. No more discussion on that. All right. Well, time's upon us. I'm going to let everybody enjoy their eggs, get their breakfast on, get their sleep in. It is 1:30. We did stay on very, very late last night. We did stay up till 5 a.m. If you're just joining us, my name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time until the current time is 1:37 a.m. We talk about a plethora of topics, as you have seen tonight and any of our other previous nights. We also, I just posted a new video. It's a very short video about 5 femininity secrets every girl should know. I should say every woman should know, actually. I might change the title of that. Every woman. Let me see. You not gonna stay on? You gonna stay on for 24 hours? No. You probably would have said goodnight already. Usually you stay on for like maybe an hour or two, and then you like, well, good night. So when you say 24 hours, plus we don't have to. We're monetized now. We don't have to stay on that long. What we gonna get from 24 hours? If I'm doing 24 hours, everybody's doing 24 hours. It's not just Asia. No. We're all gonna lose sleep. We're all gonna need to have our phones charged. I'm at 49%. You know how short my cable is to charge my phone. I'm surprised it's this late and we're at 49%, so we're doing pretty good actually. But I was at 100, and I killed all my other apps so that I could stay as charged as possible. So that's all. But let me write this thing down because I missed my meeting today. Ladies, I need to do my homework. Don't forget to I did make a new I posted my drink more water, hug more trees. You see my new shirt that I posted in the chat. Well, I see my storefront. Let me see. Amazon link. I did my YouTube video. I need to set up my YouTube account. Set up YouTube. I definitely gotta set up my YouTube account. We're gonna need one big bed altogether. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That would be like when I really. Sophia. Oh, Sophia. What you doing at this time of night, Sophia? Good night. Say beautiful. Good night, Misfit. I hope your eggs were delicious. What'd you put in your eggs, Misfit? Hmm? What did you put in your eggs? Spanish rice and beans. So you made eggs and then Spanish rice and beans? That sounds yummy. Was it a Spanish rice? Is Spanish rice, is that red? Is that the red rice? Mm. I pulled something in my forearm. Oh, yay. That's not good, Sandy. I meant Sandy, Sophia. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at our hotel bill. Our hotel bill for this past weekend was over $5,000. Um, oh no, Fernando, you're not traveling to the U.S. Don't you have a You might have to get a travel visa, I guess. You took your nails off. Oh no, no. Okay. All right, you all. I'm going to sleep. We stayed on. Sophia, I don't think you were here last night. We stayed on till 5 a.m. So I'm sleepy. I'm gonna make up for last night because I'm going to sleep. And sometimes when we put the baby down for a nap, when the baby, I mean Q, when we put him down for a nap and he sleep, that's when you should sleep too, because otherwise he'll keep you up all night. So we're gonna go. Okay, deal, Misfit. I would love some Spanish rice. I would love some beans and some eggs. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I love you all. As always, keep smiling, keep shining. You got this. Dreams come true, not free. You just need a little bit of elbow grease. I love you. We will do this again on tomorrow, bright and early. We will do 10:30 sharp. And I'll see you tomorrow.